Hello again, NCAC sports fans, and welcome back to another episode of This Week in the NCAC. I'm your host, Brett Billhart. Now that we are fully entrenched into the spring sports season across the conference, we will focus our attention today on recognizing the Player of the Week award winners for the week ending on April 9th, 2012. We'll begin this week's show by revealing the weekly award winners for both men's and women's lacrosse. Denison jumped into a tie for first place with Wittenberg in the women's lacrosse standings after defeating league foes Oberlin 18-7 and Allegheny 17-10 in action last week. The Big Red were led by this week's Player of the Week award winner, Alex Thurner, who scored 9 goals and dished out 2 assists in the 2 victories combined. In DU's win over Allegheny on Senior Day, Thurner erupted and tied her career high with 7 goals to go along with 2 assists for 9 total points, which was just 1 point shy of her career high. On the season, Thurner is tied for the team lead with 27 goals and ranks second on the squad in both assists and points with 16 and 43 respectively. The Men's Lacrosse Weekly Award went to Wittenberg freshman Brandon Kaiser, who led the Tigers in 2 wins last week with a team best 5 goals and 1 assist, including a 2-goal effort in Wittenberg's 13-2 league win over Oberlin on Saturday. The Tigers will be back in action this Saturday for a 7 p.m. league tilt against first-place Denison in Springfield. The Wittenberg Tigers softball squad elevated to the top spot of the NCAC softball standings last week, thanks in part to the performance by this week's Softball Player of the Week award winner, Laura Rose. In a crucial NCAC doubleheader against Allegheny on Saturday, Rose brought home the eventual game-winning run on a squeeze bunt in the 5th inning of Game 1 and added 2 RBI to lead the Tigers to a 7-2 triumph in Game 2. On the week, Rose hit .500 at the plate with 8 RBI, 1 double, 1 home run, and 2 stolen bases. Ohio Wesleyan sophomore Danny Haley was named the NCAC Softball Pitcher of the Week after recording a 10-inning shutout victory over 10th-ranked DePaul in league action. It is the highest-ranked opponent that a Battle and Bishop softball team has defeated in program history. In the win, Haley struck out 6 batters and allowed just 6 hits. In addition, Haley tossed a 5-hit shutout over Kenyon on Saturday, in which she struck out 6 batters and walked just 1. The weekly Baseball Player of the Week award went to Ohio Wesleyan junior James Toland, who was 10 of 19 at the plate, with 6 doubles, 5 runs scored, and 2 RBI in 5 games. 2 of OU's 3 wins last week came against NCAC West Division leader DePaul, which did keep the Battling Bishops in contention for one of the coveted spots in the 2012 NCAC Baseball Tournament. The NCAC Pitcher of the Week award was distributed to Denison sophomore Connor Murphy, who picked up his 2nd win of the season after scattering 4 hits, allowing just 1 run and striking out 4 in a 2-1 victory over Wittenberg on Friday. In the win, Murphy went the distance, giving up just 1 base hit and holding the 1 extra base hit and holding Wittenberg batters to a 148 batting average. The Big Red also aligned themselves into contention for the 2nd position in the NCAC West Division standings after taking 3 out of 4 from Wittenberg over the weekend. Let's now turn our attention to the track and recognize our weekly award winners for both men's and women's outdoor track and field. The men's weekly award for distance and middle distance events went to Wabash senior Kevin McCarthy, who finished 1st in the steeplechase and the 5,000-meter run to help Wabash win the DePaul Outdoor Invitational. His time of 9:20:20 in the steeplechase set the DPU Invitational record and was the 5th fastest time posted in Division III this season. Wabash sophomore John Haley earned the weekly award for sprint and hurdle events after finishing third in the 400-meter dash and running a leg on the winning 4x400-meter relay. The 4x400 squad broke the DPU meet record with a time of 3:16.91 and is also currently the 8th best time in the event this season in Division III. The final Men's Weekly Award for field events went to Oberlin Jr. Alex Guo, who took the top spot in both the long jump and triple jump competitions to help the Yeomen win their own BobCon Invitational on Saturday. Guo totaled 21 feet, 1 1/2 inches in the long jump, and 45 feet, 1 3/4 inches in the triple jump. The first Women's Weekly Award for field events went to Ohio Wesleyan sophomore Sarah Bechtel, who won the pole vault event at the Marv Fry Invitational with a school record leap of 12 feet, 1 1/2 inches, which is currently the top performance posted by a Division III women's student athlete in the event this season. Denison sophomore Tiffany Davis secured the weekly award for sprint and hurdle events after winning both the 100-meter and 200-meter dash events at the Marv Fry Invitational in Delaware. Her time of 25:34 in the 200 was the second fastest in school history, just 0.04 of a second shy of Jill Westerfeld's school benchmark. And the final Women's Weekly Award for distance and middle distance events went to Ohio Wesleyan sophomore Cara DeAngelis, who won the 1,500-meter run with a school record time of 4:34.24 to help the Battling Bishops earn the team title at the 2012 Marv Fry Invitational. And now turning our attention to the links, we will now honor our weekly award winners for both men's and women's golf. The Women's Weekly Award went to Ohio Wesleyan freshman Courtney Tincher, who earned medalist honors at the Worcester Invitational after carding an 18-hole round of 84 on Saturday at the Worcester Country Club. In the team standings, Denison led all NCAC squads in second place with 367 strokes, followed by Worcester in 4th with 395, and Ohio Wesleyan in 5th with 413 strokes. The Men's Weekly Golf Award went to Wittenberg sophomore Tyler Yapple, who finished 32nd overall in the individual standings in the Gold Championship at the 2012 Camp Lejeune Intercollegiate Golf Tournament in Jacksonville, North Carolina. Yapple finished the 54-hole event with 218 strokes, including a personal best round of 67 in the second round. In addition, the Tigers were the only NCAC squad to qualify for the Gold Championship at the event, and finished 13th overall with a 3-day total of 880 strokes. Allegheny and DePaul both competed in the Scarlet Championship at Camp Lejeune, finishing 7th and 14th respectively in their 15-team field. And finally, the Denison Big Red swept the weekly tennis awards on a pair of stellar performances last week. The men's award went to senior Tim Kaywood, who won a combined 4-0 in singles and doubles competition. In singles play, he won a 3-set decision against Dayton, and then posted a straight-set win against Oberlin. In doubles competition, he teamed with senior Tim Martin for an 8-5 win at number 2 doubles against Dayton, and then went on to earn an 8-2 win at the top flight against Oberlin. DU junior Alex Marcel earned the Women's Weekly Award after she went 9-0 in action last week, including a 4-0 mark at number 2 singles and a 5-0 record at the first doubles slot with partner Sarah Short. All 4 of Marcel's singles wins came in straight sets, with her opponents scoring no more than 2 points per set. And fans, we once again thank you for tuning in for another episode of This Week in the NCAC. And we hope you tune in next week as we look forward to continually keeping you up to date on action from across the North Coast Athletic Conference. And as always, for up-to-date news, stats, and standings on your favorite NCAC squads, you can always visit our website at www.northcoast.org.